Don't just watch history, write history. Join Sapiens Academy. Help bring the Prophet's vision that Islam will enter every home closer. Be part of the mission. 10,000 intellectual ambassadors by 2030. Train through a rigorous program led by instructors with over a century of collective experience and the advanced academic formation rooted in Islamic scholarship, equipping you to defend and convey Islam with clarity, compassion, and courage. Enroll now. Click the link below. The truth is, China and Russia will not fight for Iran, bro. Never. Well, I don't even think Russia and China will fight for each other.
It's not really fighting for Iran, it's fighting against the US.
I don't even think they do that.
They're defending themselves, bro. It's not about Iran.
No, I think China's... Look, if you look at China for the last 50 years, bro, it's all self-defense, self-containment. They're not adventurous like that. Like, look at Taiwan as an example, yeah? They could easily take that...
Camera.
They could easily take that over. There's a reason why they're not really doing that, because if you know, they don't want to take it too far with America. I think that they're being very, and like even going back to the Qing dynasty and you know, the Ming and all these dynasties, yeah, they're not really expansionist. The Chinese are not really expansionist like that. Let alone would fight for some other. When was the last time China ever fought for another country?
No, they're fighting for themselves, bro. They're saying America's coming to our
It's not fighting for Iran, it's fighting to maintain their own...
Yeah.
I doubt they'll do that, bro. No way.
Of course, man. If America's going to come to Iran, who's going to be next? Of course they're going to...
China.
Bro, you never know. That's
What is possible though, what is conceivable, is that they would give material and economic support to Iran.
Yeah, proxy.
Like what they did with Pakistan against India. That's a very high possibility. So they're going to give them you know, whatever it is they need, planes and stuff. But I don't think China going to get. And Russia is kind of drained from they're fatigued from the fighting with Ukraine, bro. So I don't think they even have the capabilities for it at the moment. Here's the issue though. Having said all of that, here's what I think. America, when it went into Iraq, it was a demolition job and they got regime change. They got what they wanted, yeah? The topography and the terrain of Iraq is completely different to the topography and the terrain of Iran. It's not as mountainous at all. It's actually a desert climate. It's easy to take over that country. Iran is more like Afghanistan. So if America wants to do a regime change in Iran, it's gonna, I mean, last time I went to Afghanistan, it took them, what, 2-3 trillion. That's how much it cost them.
And they lost.
And 20 years war, and then they were left. And they left their infrastructure, their hardware, and they
to
went.
a bunch of supposed like sub 90 IQ Brownoids.
No, because here's the thing, that these guys are really good at guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
The Taliban are an exceptional force when it comes to...
Like the Viet Cong.
They're probably better than them. Because look at what they achieved. They're very good. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard in Iran might not be as good as the Pashtus in guerrilla warfare, but they're so entrenched everywhere else, and they have ballistic and they have drones, ballistic missiles, drones. They have other things as well. They have an air force which is quite weak, to be fair. It's not good. It's not a good air force, and it was exposed actually by Israel, to be fair. An insurgency for America, it hasn't been good for them. In Vietnam, they have a losing record with insurgencies.
And it's embarrassing. Right? This is embarrassing to China, to Russia, to other global empires. This is, like, we're supposed to be number one.
Yeah, but insurgencies are so hard. I mean, because the thing is, if you want a regime change, you have to have boots on the ground. And there's no appetite for that in American, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the population wants that.
Belief. I think the will in Iran there's much more belief than we have. The hatred of our government and our people is much stronger than it is in Iran.
The Evolutionary Guard are fighting for their existence. They would be, that particular entity would fight it till the end.
Regime change wouldn't work in Iran. It would be another disaster like we saw all over the Middle East in the past 20 years.
Yeah.